wanted to start updating you on my plant journey, as there has been a journey since we last spoke in a video. But before that, there needs to be a before. So I'm going to show you where I kind of started. I moved to quite a small London flat. So there isn't really much space to put plants in, but I just cannot stop buying plants for the life of me. So I'm just going to show you how much I used to have, and in the next couple of videos I'll probably show you where that has changed since then. This plant first here, this is my favourite plant at the moment. It's a Hoya Fusco marginata. It started with a one-leaf cutting, just this one, which I got from eBay in the UK, and within the space of a year it's grown into this beast, and still wants to keep growing if I just let it climb onto something. I kind of like the trailing look at the moment, so I'll just leave it trailing. This one is a Sirius Forbesii spiralis, and this one, hang on a minute, is Eulichnia castronea F. varis pallis. They're both spiral cacti basically, but different species, and super long name for this one. This one is some sort of Sirius. I can't remember the name and I can't find it online at the moment. I'm tempted to bring this one to the office because although it's got a really nice shape, I actually found a better shape in the shop, and yeah, so you might be going to the office and I'm replacing you with another one, a prettier one, sorry. This one, this is really unique and quite rare. They look like golf balls to me, don't they? And I put them in this kind of golf ball like plant pot, shall we say. It's a Tephrocarpus geometricus. That's quite a handful of a name. Yeah, I really like this one. Unfortunately, this used to be just as firm as this kind of top. I don't know what happened to it. I don't think it's dying, but it's certainly losing its shape there, so I'm keeping a close eye on it by not watering it ever. I'll put some of my smaller succulents around these, like so. Most of my cacti and succulents I got from Conservatory Archives. It's a plant shop in East London, mostly in Hackney. If you're ever in East London, I do recommend them. You should check them out. So that's that windowsill done. Quite happy with that. Let's not add too many more, shall we? It's very easy to just want to keep adding all the way until the very end, but I kind of like this space to be empty. I might put some rocks there though. Just some random rocks I found from the coastlines of Scotland. Okay, now to tackle this lot. I'll put the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma in the corner there. This is kind of a flimsy. I need to really cut this and make cuttings out of it. I'll think about that. It's looking a bit flimsy. Needs watering. You can tell when it needs watering when the leaves kind of droop and they don't have as much water in them to keep them from drooping. So this is a sign it needs watering. My really resilient Hoyas go next. I'm liking Hoyas more and more here in the UK climate because they just last. They look good, they're resilient, they're strong. This one's a Hoya linearis. It's actually really long, but I've twirled it around and made it look like a bird's nest. This just does well in the winter, so I think if I wanted to get more plants, not that I have any plans to do so, or maybe, I'm just gonna get Hoyas because they just do well. Another Hoya next to that is the Hoya Crimson Queen, and it's just naturally variegated and it grows these really cute little all white leaves without actually destroying itself because there's no chlorophyll here that we know of. I don't know, are you destroying yourself? It starts off pink like this and then they slowly become this creamy yellow. So it's like a tripled coloured plant, if you will. So gorgeous. I also have my not so resilient plants. These are my anthuriums that I personally imported from Indonesia, and yeah, they are in plastic at the moment, just so we can reuse the plastic that I accumulate, and hopefully it keeps them alive just enough until the spring comes, and then I'll figure out what to do with them. But this is a case where I just can't have anthuriums in normal temperature and normal house climates. It's just impossible. They were great until they became not great. So I think I'll have to hide these a little. And this tree, that's trying very much not to be a tree, goes here. Hides all my anthuriums. I've put this one on top of a tin can here in the corner. I love when it trails like that. I can't remember the name. I think it's a Hoya again, but I am not entirely sure it's a Hoya. I've just forgotten. And I've got this very, very special plant with only 3 leaves remaining now, unfortunately. It's not doing so well in the winter. Could be worse, but it's just not something that wants to grow in this climate very well. So I should have sold this months ago in the summer, and I haven't. I just kept it for myself. It's if you know kind of plant. So if you know this plant. And this was a bonus I got with my Christmas tree. They kindly gave a little bonus there. I have no idea what it is. I need to Google that. That looks quite cute there. And this plant, I kind of just left it to grow whatever, because I need to do some work on it. Either trim it back, propagate it, replant the whole thing, I don't know. It's resilient enough, I've just left it there. And project for the spring, I think. I'll put some of my, oh, there's a bug there, neon pothos cuttings here in this corner. I've got a lot of them because they just keep making babies. I just keep trimming them and growing them back out and giving them and gifting them. And these are all I have left. 1 jar, 2 jar, 3 jars of cuttings. Future me here butting in. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.